Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Come check me out, y'all. Come on in. I'm gonna give y'all a little minute to get up in here. Testing 1 2 3. Y'all up in here? Y'all up in here. I got a lot to unpack. I hope y'all ready for me to drop this load on y'all, cause y'all gotta help me unpack. We gotta unpack together. We have to unpack together. All about badass. Hey, I see you. What's going on? All right, now, y'all. I'm gonna give everybody a little second. Come on in, y'all. Come check me out. Check me out, y'all. Hey, hey, I see you. What's up, girl? What's
Hey,
going on? I'm just giving the people a second to come on in.
okay.
Y'all see Nikki up in the place to be. We got a lot to unpack tonight, y'all. Oh my goodness, this load is heavy. While y'all coming on in, I got a few things I want to say. I'm gonna start off with shouting out to. I can say one thing about me is I'm a woman first, and I can appreciate when somebody takes accountability. Um, she took her accountability and realizing that the proper way of doing things was to, at least ask if it was anything that we had planned. Um, we good. You know, apologies happen from us both, and we moving on with life. And that's just how it's supposed to be. When you grown, you're supposed to be able to stand in your wrong. If you're wrong, you're supposed to be able to admit it. And, two people supposed to be able to, if it's mendable, keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to love each other. Heck, you don't even have to like each other, but respecting each other is always 100 to me, you know? So I definitely appreciated that.
Yeah, that was some real grown woman stuff right there with y'all, for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I definitely appreciated that. Real talk, y'all. So listen, y'all, this bag here, let me tell y'all. Let me drop this first bag down on y'all. I gotta talk about voice box here, y'all. I gotta, I'm not understanding what's going on. What's going on over there with voice box, y'all? I mean, she still haven't came from behind that curtain yet. I'm finding and hearing that I'm still being disrespected, child. And I'm like, why the disrespect for me? But this energy isn't for Miss Pike Parker. I don't understand. When Miss Pike Parker and you guys were the one sharing explicit photos of my little cousin when he was a minor. So I'm lost. I'm confused. I'm confused, y'all. Phone Jones, hey, what's going on? I see you. I see you, Charlotta. What's going on? What's going on? I see y'all up in here, beloved. Hey, what's going on, V? Energy on high. All right, Miss B, I see y'all. What's up, y'all? What's up? So yeah, I was just too confused. Okay, I was confused, y'all. I said, wait a minute, hold on. One thing about me, I'm gonna try to come with the receipts. Okay, I hear a lot of yapping here and there about what's this all about. It's not sounding like it's about Naziah. It's not sounding like it's about the children. It's absolutely about Naziah. It's absolutely about the children. It may not sound like what you want it to sound like, and that's because you have a lot of people that's stopping it from sounding like that. So I have to come along and clean it up. Okay, and that's why you over here Kewana Records, because it's not sounding right to me. You know, that's why I come in here and sit with y'all, and we, talk, see what's going on, because there's definitely something going on. But when you're exploiting children, when you spitting false narratives around the social media and have everybody confused and everybody focused off the case, it's absolutely my right as a family member to come in and protect the children and protect their peace, which little of they have that they're trying to gain after all the tragedy that's happened. You know, Mickey, I see you. What's going on? Shamina, hey. What's up, Nikki? I see you. I appreciate y'all coming on over here and sitting with me. But I want to touch on that, y'all, because I don't think a lot of people get it. Sometimes when others don't play nice, as bad as you want to play nice, you can't. You have to protect. You got to protect the children. That's our jobs as adults, and family. Um, and just adults, period. As much as you can, you know. And so I just had to get that out there. But y'all, I gotta drop this load. I'm telling y'all, we got a load to drop. Let's talk about Shank with the Rock. Okay, let's just go ahead and talk about Shank with the Rock. The conversation is the same over there. Is Shank with the Rock, and I'm not gonna let the lies continue. I'm not gonna let the false narratives. That's why I'm over here, right? The conversation is steady that there's some talking going on. Jarvis is talking. Now we didn't talk about this, y'all, and here we go again with the Jarvis is talking. I'm trying to figure out who is he trying to convince at this point? Himself? Because if there's people out there that's convinced that Jarvis is talking and there's been no arrests, you know, nothing's changed. Uh I don't really know what to say about that other than, you know, I feel sorry for you if you believe in that. And it's not even trying to be funny. It's just straight up 100. And see, that's what I'm all about over here. I know we got a lot of, y'all see the clones trying to come and mimic, what I got going on over here, and that's okay because you can't compete when you can't compare. So that's fine. But over here I try to keep it funky, right? Try to keep it 100. And so, listen, Jarvis is not talking, okay? Shank with the Rock then pulled out a message that was from way back in the beginning of the case. That message is so old. I mean, that
And who
person would
said,
have already jumped on his case and been a witness by now. I mean, we listen. It's
Kiwana,
just no way.
I mean, how is it a proven fact though? It's not a proven fact. Anybody can get behind a typewriter and type anything. Just like that fake video that was supposed to be Jarvis's brother. It was fake.
Exactly. It was so fake.
It's so much fakeness going on, but again, people like to be lied to.
I agree.
I mean, I don't understand how people want to be deceived and misled. And you
That's
letting
right.
you letting these folks play on your top. to me it's an assault to your intelligence. um
Absolutely.
and the most important part of it is, to exploit children is disgusting. It's
Mhm.
utterly disgusting. And I'm gonna
I
throw
agree.
this in right here. And I
Mm.
might be out of line. You tell me if I am.
Mm-mm. Cook.
Um, I want to talk about Scam Likely.
Oh,
Scam Likely is Reign of Fire. All she does and all she's been ever doing is getting on the internet, like she said in the beginning of her video that day, yesterday, day before. I've been watching a lot of Naziah Harris's videos. Of course, that's how you can come with content, and
exactly.
then you can create this fake ritual or whatever you were doing, reading. I don't know, but it's just disgusting. And on Naziah's name, stop it, Scam Likely. And I put it in your comments. Scam Likely, that's your name, because
I absolutely agree.
that's just what you are exemplifying, is Scam Likely.
Sure is. I absolutely agree. And you know what I find to be very disrespectful? Usually, I'm gonna say the gifted, not these these people that want to consider themselves that. I find it very disrespectful not to ask for blessings from the loved ones, to think that you can go and call yourself invoking someone's spirit and talking to that spirit and saying whatever you want to say, and like, what are you publicly on top of it without even no type of permission? You know what I mean? I think that that's very disrespectful. And then I want to touch on a few things that she said myself. She said the entire family was in on it. That's what she said. She said the entire family was in on what happened to Naziah. I know you lying. I know you lying. Clout chasing, absolutely. Okay. It's like everybody's saying the same thing. It's saying the same thing because y'all looking for the same thing. And that's a pot of gold, right? They looking for the same thing. Everybody's saying the same thing. It's all recycled information. I have not heard anything new yet that Nan Psychic have said. Okay. And no disrespect to the actual gifted. Okay. Let me just say that. But we on rain right now. We on scam likely, as Nikki said. Thunder. We gonna call this one thunder. Because there's so many lies coming out, baby. It's beyond rain. The entire family has something to do with it. Do these people not understand that they can be sued for saying stuff like that?
Apparently not. They see
Out
what
your mouth.
they
You
see what
said it.
Milagro going through with Meg the Stallion. It can
Yeah.
happen. It
You
can
can't.
happen.
It,
Tasha
it
K.
absolutely can. Tasha
Tasha
K.
K got sued. What's another person? It's somebody else out there that got sued. Not just several celebrities sue you. But yeah, yeah, you can't be
Listen,
out here speaking defamation and slander and libel on people's names.
just because you want content, just because you're trying to make content. Okay. And then she said she was prego and had to stay away from the dead. Y'all know when you pregnant, you got to stay away from the dead. I said, what a respectable way to address the deceased child, allegedly. What a respectable
Mhm.
way. Why not use the term spirit since you so-called communicating with them? I mean, the way she said it was, when you pregnant, you got to stay away from the dead. I said,
Mhm.
wow.
Mhm.
Then she went on to say she's not looking for anything. She's not gonna do no cards or nothing. She's not looking for nothing. She gonna just read her candle or something of that sort. Excuse me, what do you mean you're not looking for nothing? I thought that's exactly what you were supposed to be what's going on here, looking for Naziah, right? Like, where is she? But she says she's not going to look for anything. Please. That's exactly how she get out of telling us where she is, because she don't know. That's exactly how they just keep milking it, right? Just milking it. I told y'all the poke cow titties are tired. They just
Girl,
won't stop milking it. They just won't.
Kiwana, the barking dogs behind the fence. I mean, she heard that. She said
Oh
in
my.
the beginning of her live, she said, I saw a lot of Nazia's videos. No, you saw a lot of
Mm.
content creators talking about barking dogs and everything else, and you put it in yours, and you plan on people tops, and you're deceiving and misleading the community and
Mm.
playing on their emotions, because people's emotions can get played on, and then people don't seem to have common sense and think for themselves,
Right.
and say, does this really make sense right now? None of this is fact. Somebody, just because some dude put up a post and say he was Jarvis's bunkie, where the proof at? His word just bond? Come on, stop it. Like, we adults here. Well, most of us.
Right.
Come on, like, don't
And then it's been so many fake. I'm starting to believe that the CCs are doing this. The ones that's in this dirty circle. The dirty, the nasty, filthy ones that's in this dirty circle. I'm starting to believe that they are putting out this information to make content, because it's the only thing that's starting to make sense to me now. It's been so many fake receipts. I mean, pictures of her supposedly here and there. Knock it off, right? So called messages from the kids. Stop it. You know, oh, that's the kids. And she said, and they said it looked like a castle and la 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 la. Like, stop. Just what?
energy on
Absolutely
high,
nuts.
energy on high, Nikki, beloved, OG Nard. Hey, y'all all people, I can rock with y'all. Seriously.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Okay,
I'm
redeemed. What's up?
she said
Hey.
she said she been waiting for 2 days.
Uh, listen, y'all. It's been a day. Y'all, I ate too much and had a few sips too many last night. You know what? I'm a light drinker, y'all. I'll be off a little wine occasionally, but I'm really not big on nothing. Okay, I'm a little lame. I don't be doing much. Okay. So I'm telling y'all, I had two sips too many, and I was like, yeah, it's over with. You know what? I wasn't trying to look like Miss Pipe Parker over there, baby. Baby, she was on there shaking that thing, just shaking that funky. Okay. I said, ooh, baby, that chair airing out real good on this night. Baby, that chair, like, thank God. Okay. I
Absolutely
said,
energy on
ooh,
high.
we.
Absolutely
Yes,
energy
complete
on.
justice for Nazaya. You better say that.
Without all the
Absolutely.
without all these made up fake fictitious story.
That's right. That's right.
OG Nard.
OG Nine said, I appreciate that, Nikki. I can rock with you and Kiwana. No, I F with it. Hi, y'all real recognize. Yep, real recognize real every time. Every
Exactly.
time you gonna see through the smoke. You can't pull no wool over no real one's eyes.
Absolutely
Child
not.
that has been there, done that,
Mm-hmm.
seen that. Like, what? You must
Mm-hmm.
be crazy. You gotta be crazy. It's no way. Or maybe you might, fool me one time. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Y'all know how I go. Ain't no way. Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's no way. You gonna be like, hold on. You gonna start looking at them crazy. Wait a minute. Yeah, not at all. Baby, when
It's
she
given.
said,
I'm sorry.
no, you good, Nick. Go ahead.
I was just saying that all it's showing is people listening skills and comprehension skills is remedial at best. That's all is really showing.
I
Like,
agree.
you letting people play on your top, your emotions. I
Mm-mm.
mean, just for I mean, like, I don't see how people can let another person play with their mind. Like, child, please, I take myself out before I let somebody play with my head like that.
That's right. And
At
they're
some
so
point, people have
disrespectful.
to use common sense and think for themselves. Exactly, beloved. And that's all that we're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like people are it's crazy. It's sad and it's sickening. And for to allow people to deceive you and mislead you,
Mm, mm,
that's
mm,
wild. That's
mm,
wild.
mm, mm. I absolutely redeem said I like y'all. I like y'all 100. The other side be doing too much. You hear me? You hear me? Ugh, way too much, y'all. Like I just can't listen. I said, you know what? When I see this stuff and it come through my phone, or I see this stuff, I be like, are these people serious? Like they can't be. They can't be. Like I could not believe that you supposed to consider yourself gifted, child. You done said everything everybody done said. I haven't heard nobody say nothing new. Just Naziah. You know, nothing new. Can't tell us what she is. As I've said before, the gifted works have I've seen gifted work with um FBI, you know, police, and actually help them get cases solved. I've seen it happen, like those twins, right? Knock it off. You know, like I said, seeing the same thing over and over. It make no sense. Hey, mixed breed, I see you. Ain't to me to be rude and not speak. Oh, what's going on, y'all? I don't want none of y'all to think I'm being rude. I be trying to tap in and make sure I acknowledge y'all. If I don't get y'all, Nick gonna get y'all. So y'all know one way or other. If I don't see you, Nick gonna see you when we over here sitting with y'all, right?
Exactly, beloved. Naziah names brings them views. And I mean, and it's, you know, I'm about get your paper, but not off of a little girl, not off of no children. Oh no. Uh-uh.
Mhm.
Especially if you making up false stories and fake and
Exactly.
fictional narratives. No. Then
Yeah.
had the nerve to start speaking it. Girl, mixed breed.
Baby.
Mixed breed. I forgot all about that, honey. But yeah, I spoke about that. Mm-hmm. And how we even know
Baby.
you speaking in tongues? The Bible say you ain't supposed to speak in tongues unless you have a interpreter present. So, boom, bada bing,
Boom.
get on, going
Get to
on.
getting. Get to getting.
Mm-hmm.
Jazz said, no, it's how you do it and what you say. That's right.
Exactly.
That's right. Mixed Breed said, no, not you, Key. I'm talking about me. I just came in and just be. Oh, okay. Yep. I see what you're saying. Nick said, not sleepy child. Uh
Beloved,
uh
scam likely. Scam likely. Do you know who
He
I'm referring to
was.
when I say scam likely? By the way, I put scam likely in her comments, but it got deleted. But nonetheless, I stand on what I say. Scam likely.
Okay.
Because
Look, y'all.
that's who she is, scam likely.
Damn, like, and let's not start with Pipe Parker. Pipe Parker then lied once again and said a preliminary is coming.
Mm,
Ain't no damn preliminary coming. It's a conference hearing coming. As many before, it's not gonna be long at all. For the people in the back, they want to run down there and make themselves seen. And then they down there for 20 minutes and double back saying nobody was there. Duh.
mm,
It's a hearing. Right, Nick? So
mhm.
they're what they're doing is they're seeing if all loose ends is tied in the case so they can do what? Continue on the trial. So stop the cap. They just be lying, trying to get y'all to believe anything. And I ain't gonna I've been said I am too tired. I am too tired. It's not gonna happen.
Mhm.
Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Then Glad and told y'all the preliminary is coming.
Right.
Nick, Nick,
Mm,
what is what is Pipe Parker talking about?
nothing at all.
Not a thing. Ain't said much about them allegations though. And what's so crazy, y'all, what I find to be so disrespectful is y'all see how the exposure has happened.
Mm-hmm.
You've been exposed. They've been exposed. Y'all, and they have the nerve to still be talking about Nazaria Harris. After all the disrespect, after being exposed, Miss Pike for sending explicit pictures of her brother around as a minor, right? The voice box for holding them, and then trying to lie and say that she sent told me, here, do something with, do what you will, because this is disgusting. Y'all see that thumbnail? Not on my watch. You're not gonna lie and tell what you want to say, what you want to say, and include me in the mix. I think not. I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
let you do it. Not at all.
Right.
I just couldn't believe it. I said, you know what, baby, these people have lost it, to think that even after all of this, I'm telling you, they just feel like they got the right, like they don't know anything about boundaries, right? No common courtesy, no due respect, none of that. Just
Lies on top of lies on top of lies for clicks and views.
that's it. What you say, Nick? The love of money and how you all what?
The love of money. You'll sell your soul for it.
Mm-mm. Real quick.
Right, Miss Breed. Nazia's name keeps them relevant.
Child. Did we miss anybody? I see some
Yeah.
more people coming in here. Yes, beloved. You hear me? Uh Shalala said that's the reason why I always say justice for Naziah. Justice for Naziah 100. I don't like to speak on something that I don't know about and I wasn't there. You hear me?
Exactly. They don't have no facts. They just have a bunch of gossip and rumors and innuendos. That's all.
Shamina, you better say that. Say she was the main one going in on you, saying you didn't do nothing. You didn't do enough. Why didn't she report those pics to the authorities? Come on. Come
Yep.
on. You better cook. Come on. Come on. Be the first one to point a nasty stank finger. Look, dirty fingernail having. Okay. Nene said, did they send any money to them kids? Not at all. Not at all. Not a dime. Then cleaned up, honey. Cleaned up, went shopping, child. You know,
Exactly, Nikki. Honestly, once you open your eyes, you have to pick a side because MFs reveal themselves or eventually get exposed. Bingo.
better
Boom.
say that. That's right.
Just me said that's why I respect too because she stick to the facts and keep it about Naziah and her alone.
I agree.
Mixed breed because she trifling. She love deflecting. Now she want to tell her life stories. Child, her and Shank weird as fuck.
Chastity ring,
Mhm.
hey, hey, I apologize if I miss you. She said exactly. Where's their common sense? They have none. They don't have any.
Yeah, Yancey. It now it's a money scheme. It's not even about her or justice. Sad. It's sad. It's real sad.
Real sad.
It's
Nene said,
sickening.
get your dumb ass, get them dumb ass people coming in here doing their dirty work. Got them people. Right.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Mhm.
That and what's so crazy is, and then like JJ the Blowfish, you want everybody to show you sympathy, saying, "Oh, I went and did this, and you had me doing that." Wait a minute, you are grown. You made a choice. Every adult has a choice to choose. You had a choice to choose if it was something you want to do, and when you found out that you was being bamboozled one time, you went right back. That's just like Mocha, the voice box, then slapped her with that same hand twice, and she went right back and shook it again.
Listen, DC said, yeah, they trifling. I went to Shank Rock page and told him about himself, told him he was about clicks and views. He admitted it.
Mm,
She said she can't stand them.
that is sad. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. Jazz said talking about justice for the kids, but not reporting them pictures. Okay. Uh she in
Cause they was attached to a thread. Who you playing with?
Who are you playing with? She said they was in the category of Jarvis Butts, and anyone that's still rocking with them, they are part of the problem too. You better you look, speak on it.
You think that's going to stand up with the feds, with the authorities, that it was in a
Nope,
thread and you weren't
not at
paying attention
all.
to the pictures? No,
No,
because you know what, there's lives out there that Mocha and um Parker did, dragging
dragging,
Varvey. I
dragged
mean,
him through the
dragging
mud.
him all through the YouTube streets. It was disgusting.
It was
Both
baby
of them
one
did it. Now
sure
they
did.
now they trying to backtrack, and it's not us, it's them.
That's right.
Shifting the blame on
Shifting the
everybody but
blame,
themselves. You got to you
shifting the
got to own
blame.
your shit. You got to own your shit as an adult.
Right. Speak on it. And then and like she said, they put those pictures out and drug him.
Yep.
They didn't just put it out and say, "Ooh, what's going on? This is really something." No, they drug him through the mud, but it's okay because I'm going to see to him having the last laugh. You hear me?
Hmm.
He will have the last laugh. So they
Hmm.
better count their chickens. They gonna need some chickens, baby. Okay, better get to counting them. Cause I'm on their ass on everything. Just me said I noticed Parker was out for herself when she kept saying she would keep information to herself because people wouldn't like. Wow, we need to find Nazaya. If it's true information, it needs to be shared.
Absolutely. That was just to keep people coming back. And she was playing on people. That's sick when you play on people's emotions. Like that's utterly disgusting.
Exactly. Beyonce said they always say what Kewana or Jay ain't did to Shannon or Annette. Why would somebody get put in the same position as them? Why y'all get tricked out of y'all spot where Nazaya can't get justice? Right. Why would we get tricked out of you better say that, Beyonce. You better preach, baby. And then that's just like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs Roxy gonna sit up here and talk all that smack, y'all, about and I tell y'all when I double back, I'm gonna do a part two. And I got some videos and some pictures to share with y'all. I'm gonna do a part two, y'all, so y'all can see this for yourself. But baby did all that talking. And once you got there, you weren't talking about nothing. Let me hear you say what you said. Cause I promise you, when I say she went around these YouTube streets talking about they ain't did what you ain't did, just lying. You ain't do what you ain't did it. And baby, what I would have did. As soon as she got in the face to face with her, you know what? I'm supposed to go to jail. Wait, that's what you said we were supposed to do, darling. What keep the same energy. Uh-huh.
Yeah, then she wanted to redeem herself because the internet had drug her so bad. So if I can't beat them, I join them. No, that ain't who I am. I ain't no yes woman. I ain't joining in nothing
Speak
with
on
no
it.
fuckery behind it. Hell no.
Speak
Mm-mm.
on it. I love how you said that I am not no yes woman. Speak on it, Nick. You hear
Mm-mm.
me?
I don't go along to get along.
Period.
Nothing.
Period.
But the internet had drug her so bad. So she felt like she had to come back and let me let them get on, so I can get on their good side. Let me start saying this and saying that, and let,
And
let me
she
just
half the
start.
reason why everybody confused now because she did all that stuff for clicks and clout and had everybody confused on down to that going not they had first it started with us doing a protest, right? Here's the
Mhm.
protesting going on. We were out there. It was Jay's idea to protest. Let me just say that. Okay, so right, we're out there doing a protest. You didn't win for that to Justice for Nazaya. You had the feeling it was him all along, right? To now you on Indiana with your FaceTime camera accusing some more dudes because of what the psychic Tammy said. Right? Then got
Another
then got
scam
then got
likely.
look, then
Another
got
scam
guys
likely.
locked up and everything. I'm talking about then went
Mm.
up in they spots recording. Okay, they had them being investigated for no reason. They have nothing to do with nothing, just for clout. And they like, wait a minute, this ain't got nothing to do with Desire. No, they were in trouble because they found things that they weren't supposed to find. She had stuff had them all on face. Y'all know what FaceTime is. I mean, Facebook is. You on there recording. Come on now. Messenger and everything like that. Come on now. When you know, you know. All right. I
Mm.
said, look, baby, that's what I was talking about, y'all. A dangerous game. So look, you ain't gonna have me dangling with you, baby. You got a lot of people upset. I try to play it safe. Whatever, however, I play the game. I try to play it safe. I don't like to be in a blind spot at all. You know.
That's that ain't that's dangerous as heck. You lying on somebody out here. you, be- you can't be doing that. People, everybody ain't playing, and
That's
everybody
right.
ain't gonna play with you.
Being
Mm-mm.
said supporting them pictures and then wanting to get on the list and talk to Jarvis. There is no reason that lady should be on no YouTube discussing all about the clicks. Speak on it. Speak on it. Cause wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. And was willing to pay him $1,000. Okay?
That blew
Was
my
willing to
mind.
invest in him, pay some legal fees and everything, honey. I could, I said, notice raggedy, nasty, stinking, trifling, and got the nerve to be calling everybody whores. Child, look, she got told. Let me tell y'all something. When when Ratchet told her how it was, let me help y'all understand. I had somebody say to me, no shot to them because I get it. But I had somebody, ask me a question too. Well, what if this turn around? I don't give a dang what nobody said. Look, one thing he did was he set the record straight and he got that exposure out there and he let it be known what it was. I don't care what's said in the process about me. Let it do what it do. Long as I know, long as Jay know, and of course the people know, like yourselves, they have common sense, like-minded people. Hello, it don't matter to me. But one thing he did do was he put it out there, and there's no denying that. Okay, it's no denying that the truth was told
Yep.
about Miss Pipe sending
Mm.
those pictures around.
And then somebody had the nerve to say, "Who cares about the pictures?"
Oh,
I mean, that is how could you? People just fix their mouths to say anything, just spewing anything out their mouths.
and then turn around and say complete justice for Nasiah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Right.
But why do you care? Why wouldn't we care? I know for sure I care. Why? Excuse me?
The focus should be on Isaiah if that's what they out here spewing. But no, they rather spew a bunch of fictional characters, um, stories, nonsense.
Miss Bree said, let's not talk about them mocking the trial. Baby,
Mm-hmm.
they going to a whole hot place, baby. When I tell you they better have their barbecue grills on deck, okay, whatever meat of choice, because baby, it's gonna be a whole lot of burning going on.
Beloved. I mean, Kewana Beloved said drop the link.
Okay, I got you. I'm dropping it right now.
Mixed breed. What blows my mind is they still have subs. However, Parker did lose a good amount. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the pew pew. Y'all know what the pew pew is, right? Jazz said gasoline soaked draws. I know that's right. These folks really still supporting these folks. They just as sick as her. Yeah. And a lot of what they say is really a self-reflection of themselves. I mean, they just reflecting on themselves. the thought process behind it. Because some of this stuff they think of, I could never think of it because that's not me. That's not no way I live. That's not a process for me.
You see it, beloved?
Right, Jazz. Like, do you need a phone call? Because what's going on in your household? Child, these people living these fake lives on YouTube, and you know the rest. The fake life, the judgmental, they lives so together. Get out of here. Stop it. L- Yancy said, like the sick things is how she gonna say justice for Naziah when you destroying her brother. That's still a piece of her. Yes, it's so sickening.
Hmm. Y'all welcome beloved up.
Miss Black
Oh, that's
Wall
baby
Street.
pretty. Wait, that's baby pretty.
Yes. Hey,
Hey,
y'all.
what's
Hey,
going on?
Miss Black
I'm
Wall Street said is her
fine.
comments not being is not is are her comments showing Kiwana? Miss Black
What,
Wall Street.
Miss Black Wall Street? Let me see. Hold on. Let me check it out. Haha, trying to move in with him. Yep, I see you. I see you. Wait, I'm trying to drop this thing for beloved, y'all. Do you see it, beloved?
She said she did.
Okay, cool. Okay,
I
cool.
think
What's
Miss I think Miss Black Wall Street got some comments. Maybe they got overlooked because the stream started going real fast at one point and I couldn't catch up.
okay? Yeah, you gotta scroll back down. We got you all. Don't worry, we got you. If I don't get you, she gonna get you. What's going on, baby? Pretty.
I just came back on TikTok and I've been watching the videos on my TV and
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to know the video of I'm not trying to bash Miss Parker, but the things that she was doing that was not right, and I heard it. I just feel like that whole situation that they brought up another YouTuber. I'm not gonna bring her name up, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just sad to me that we up on here on social media arguing
Mm-hmm.
arguing over the dumbest situation and this about this baby that is missing.
I agree.
Why is we up here?
Absolutely.
Kiwana. Beloved says she trying to get in.
Okay, I got you, baby. So wait a minute, wait a minute. While I'm getting you up in here, baby, pretty. You said she had somebody on a panel, child, and was over there trying to what? Keep it going, instigate it.
Yes, like I feel like Miss Parker, I I don't like to say nothing bad about her, but the
Mm-hmm.
things that I see, like what is wrong with you?
Right,
You
right.
just say, "Oh, I'm gonna talk to Jarvis, and we gonna whatever you said like that." That situation it really hurts because you're supposed to be there for this baby is been missing, but you want to talk to Jarvis.
Mm. You better
That is
speak on it.
dumb.
That
Like that is
absolutely
weird. Like Miss
right.
Parker, what is wrong with you? And I really did care about you at the moment, but now I seen
Mm-hmm.
that video.
You
You are
see,
weird.
very much weird, very much weird. Because who wants to give him a voice? Who want? Do you see all the victims that he has hurt? Who would want to give him a voice and then had the nerve to say in there, it's two sides to a story. What side?
It's no
What?
size of the story.
What side? You hear me? What side?
And then this is another thing. What side of the story? And then y'all heard when she said, I could bring people up on my channel if I want to. Nobody
Mm,
can tell me what
mm,
to do.
mm.
Girl, we're not telling you what to do, but you knew what this man did to these babies, and you
Mm,
still
mm,
want to talk
mm.
to him? And
Still
then
want to talk to
it's
him.
screenshots of you talking to Jarvis Butts. So what
Mm,
is wrong with you?
Mm.
I wouldn't
And
do that.
then, and you hear me, baby pretty, and then had the
Yeah.
nerve to send the blowfish over there. And how did you fall for that, JJ? I'm not understanding. You know, I can't fathom how you could fall for something like that as an adult, knowing if you know what this person is and you're hollering justice for the kids, and you running down there for every little thing, right? And then you mean to tell me you're gonna go and try to get interviews for Parker? I'm not understanding. You can't help. I can't make this up, y'all. It's
And see, this
ridiculous.
exactly, and that's why I said I'm about to really just get off of TikTok and make my own YouTube channel because I am
Mm-hmm.
so sick of the lies that been going on since I was gone on
Oh,
TikTok.
we
So
see.
there's just the many situations that I seen, I heard. Like, come on now,
Mm.
Miss Parker, you gotta be
Yeah,
better than that as a woman.
that's right. I
I,
absolutely
I
agree.
I feel hurt on the inside because at the end of the day, these babies come first before anybody. It comes first for me. It comes first for any family member that's going through this situation. And I can understand that people say a lot of things about y'all, bad about y'all. And I don't like that and I don't appreciate that.
And
And I'm gonna
I thank you for that. I appreciate your honesty, and I appreciate you seeing through the smoke. Absolutely. I
and see,
absolutely
I
do.
didn't want to come up here to do all that. I just came up here because I feel hurt on the inside behind this whole situation that should have never happened on the internet.
I agree. I agree. I absolutely agree. I'm gonna get to some of these comments. I ain't forget about y'all. What's going on, beloved?
Hey, Kewana, how you doing?
Hey, hey, how you been?
I'm good. How are you, Nikki?
I'm good, thank you.
Listen, I want to talk about something that's a little bit off topic, but on topic. I
Okay.
want to talk to the people who are going to watch this on replay. I want to tell them that I want to talk to the people who are still watching these channels. And I
Mm.
want to say to them, I used to watch these channels. I used to subscribe to these channels. I know um, some of the trickery and the manipulation that are going on in these channels. They're watching what you comment. So you have to go watch other channels in incognito mode, and they're screenshotting your comments and other people's chats. And I just want to say to the subscribers who are still watching these channels, your gut tells you that something is off in these channels. Do
Mm.
not let these people manipulate you. Do not let them use you. Do not let them dictate to you where you can and can't go. I understand that some people may be dealing with trauma and they just looking for a place to belong, and they feel like they're connected to something. But these channels are not it. They're not, they don't have the right motivation. They're moving for money. They're not really moving to help these kids. Think about it. The money that they're making, what are you seeing? You're seeing
Mm.
Michael Kors, you're seeing
Mm.
Adidas. You're not seeing anyone saying, "Hey, we're donating this money to this missing kid," or donating to this reward for this missing kid. I'm just asking the people who are caught up in emotion and who are being used because they really think that they're hearing the truth. Trust your instinct. Trust your gut. Your gut is telling you something is off. Your gut does not lie to you. Don't listen to someone else over your own gut. Don't listen to someone telling you they got a source, but none of the stuff is ever true. Don't listen to someone telling you we're speaking to the spirit, but it can't lead you to a body. Don't, I mean,
Mm.
use, I understand I've had my own traumatic situations. And I
Yes.
understand sometimes you get to a place where you don't even trust yourself anymore. And
Mm.
I want to tell these subscribers that this is not it. You are being used.
That's
Think
right.
about it like the old women who go to church and they give the pastor all of their money, and the
Hmm.
pastor is driving nice cars, Rolls
Hmm.
Royces, and
Speak on
and,
it.
and, and he in flying in jets, and you're barely getting by. This is what you're doing. You're contributing to somebody who don't even care about you, don't
Mm.
even know you personally, just is chit chatting with you and having messages with you and getting you to do their dirty work while paying them.
That's
You're
right.
making, you're helping them make money, but it's not going to the right places. It's not going to the things that they're telling you it's going to, and they're showing you that.
That's right.
Also, please learn how to distinguish fact from speculation and opinion. What
Thank
Come
a
you.
on.
psychic
Come on.
tells you is not a fact.
That's
That's
right.
right.
What somebody tells you a source told them is not a fact.
Come
Somebody
on, sis.
typing something up on a at home on the screen is not a fact. So
Hmm.
I'm trying to appeal to these subscribers who are lost. I actually feel sorry for you because I have been in a place where I didn't trust my own instinct.
Come
And
on,
I have
sis.
been in a place where I tried to identify with somebody through trauma. I'm telling you, this is not it. You should know truth when you hear it. Kiwana was telling the truth. She
That's
was
right.
telling the truth. She was trying to get help. What do y'all want her to do? When they
Right.
say kick the door down, go get her anyway, so she just gonna leave her own kids and go to jail? Like,
Right.
come on, think. Use your common sense. So, to save another child, I'm going to leave my own children out here in the
Mm.
world. I
That's right.
love the other child, but I got to take care of mine too.
Come on, sis.
They did what they could, they went above and beyond.
That's right.
They tried to do it the right way. They went to CPS after CPS after CPS. Nobody helped him. Y'all so busy looking at the family. When is somebody going to call out CPS?
That's right.
When is somebody going to call out whoever it is that may be leaking? And okay, listen, if these people have sources, have y'all figured out that somebody's leaking bad information to them purposely, like
That's
trying to
right.
lead them astray? Like,
Mm.
please take the rose colored glasses off and
Mm.
look for yourself.
That's right.
That's right,
Any woman
sis.
who will get on the internet and try to take her own significant other down,
Speak
Hmm.
on it. Speak on it.
think about that. I'm so mad at you, I'm going to take you down and mess up
Mm.
your source of income and tell all my
Mm.
followers what's going on in our home. That
Oh, come
tells you
on.
everything you need to know. I- if she willing to cut her own head off, what do you think she's gonna do to you?
Oh, girl. You
A
better come
master
on.
manipulator.
If you
Master
don't listen
manipulator.
to the manipulation to not get you to go to other streams. Oh, we saw this person and we screenshotted that. Why do you
Mm.
want to be led like that? Well, you have no free will?
That's
Right.
right. That's
And
What
right.
kind of, I'm just asking the
and the disrespect
subscribers to
from both of them,
please.
the disrespect from both of them to their subscribers, the way that they talk. I said, I wish
Oh,
I couldn't
child.
listen here. You couldn't talk to me. Goodbye.
That's
you,
right.
you yeah, I the subscribers make the content creator because without the subscribers, you don't have what you gonna have. You ain't got
What you
nobody
gonna
viewing
have?
you.
That's right. Well, you ain't getting no
Humble
super
And
chat.
yourself.
You not
Th-
can
getting
I say
nothing.
something real quick? I'm
Go ahead.
sorry for. Is it
You,
okay for me to say something?
yeah, you're fine, baby pretty. You can speak, hun.
Um.
You are you done, beloved? You
Oh,
land?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
Yeah, she
love.
can go ahead. She can go
Go
ahead.
ahead, hun.
I'm sorry, love. I
No, you
apologize.
fine. You fine.
I want to say this. I just think that we, all of us, and I appreciate the family is doing what they supposed to be doing. And the reason why I'm gonna say this is because people who tell their story, it's a good thing that they tell their story about what happened to them, but they don't know what's going on with these babies that been through these situations. I've been through a lot of situations, but I'm not gonna keep telling my story over and over just because I want people to listen. It's about these babies that been missing, about this little girl. I seen that the balloon release. I'm not gonna bring that YouTuber name, but I wish I could do that, but I don't want to. When she did the balloon release, I love that. It was very prideful, but it was just so negative. How you just going to somebody's house, doing a video and it posted on the internet and the family looking out the window. Respectfully, y'all shouldn't even have to do that. Go in somebody's house. Respectfully. You
I
probably have a
absolutely agree.
and you're supposed to call the family and make sure it was a right thing to go to their house instead of going anyway because y'all marching and it's about this baby birthday. Y'all supposed to ask the family or say, hey, you know what? Can the family walk with y'all? That's the best y'all should have did and asked. That'd have been a good thing. Because all of us, all of the Detroit, all of the people out there, they would have marched with everybody in the family too.
Can I give you a
But
different perspective on that?
yes,
The perspective I have is sometimes you do what the crowd around you leads you to do,
right,
or the person in your ear leads you to do. For
right,
me, and I'm only on the outside looking in, so my perspective is from the outside looking in.
right,
The people that were in her ear were a mother and daughter team. And if the mother is telling you, hey, this person don't live there, they live there, or this person is um calling and saying this and never showed anybody that Kiwana was the one calling. It what
right,
Hmm.
I'm saying is you have to look at this from a different perspective. You have to look
right,
at this like who is in that person's ear making them believe this. Yes, we're all women and we're supposed to have our own thought process. But if everything surrounding you, if you got parking in your ear, you got the mother daughter duo in your ear, part of
Hmm.
it is who you're around and who you're getting your information from. From my
right.
understanding, somebody in the family, I think the mother daughter duo told her that it was okay to do, and that's who she was in contact with at that time.
And you
So
know
Right.
what? I believe that that's true. And I'm gonna say this: I absolutely agree with Baby Pretty. It was a lot of negative energy surrounded by her day. It was stolen from her, and it was just terrible. However, I can say this: two out of all the content creators have taken accountability and apologized. And I have to
They
acknowledge
did.
that because that takes a lot. I gotta acknowledge that. As upset as I was, y'all know I have been upset. To no, I have been pissed. Okay. Everybody knows it that knows me. I'm not one to bite my tongue. I don't care who you are, who you know, where you come from. I'm gonna say my piece. But one
Right.
thing I can say is me being the person that I am, I believe in when you wrong and you stand in it. So I absolutely appreciate. She apologized a few days ago, baby pretty. I don't know if you were aware. And
Oh, I
so
didn't even aware
yeah,
at
she did.
all.
She said, I apologize. I could have came to you because she did. She went back to the internet and lost it off of hearsay. And she said, I could have came to you. I should have talked to you. I should have reached out, and I'm sorry. So she did do that. You know what I mean?
And see, and two, this is a thing, and I'm the balloon release and everything that she did for your cousin. I
It was beautiful.
appreciate it. It
It
was
was
so
absolutely
beautiful.
beautiful.
I
I cannot take
never,
that from her. It was beautiful.
wow, I never seen somebody, a YouTuber, to do that for a baby, especially for all the babies. I couldn't, believe that. That
It
was
was,
just
but you
so
know what?
happy.
The fact that Beloved peeped that, because I'm telling you, baby, pretty, Nikki, I'm telling y'all, I was thinking that. And I said, somebody in her ear. And didn't she say it? She said, I shouldn't have been. Look, I read between the thin line. I'm talking about the one thin and the thin thin. She said, I should not have listened to certain people. She said I should have came to you. So that look, when you know, you know. That told me everything I needed to know. We know who was in her ear, y'all. Come on now. Everybody know. Everybody know. That same evil that was in trying to keep the mess going. Uh when we were over there on Miss Pipe's platform, she was trying to and I couldn't understand it. What I'm like, what is the energy? First of all, we both from the D. If we had a disagreement and we came to a place where we can agree to disagree, you should be woman enough to say, you know what? Let's go. Nah, she wasn't doing that. You can see the evil. If y'all go back and check it out, you can see that evil spirit in her was not okay with making amends with the situation. She was like, oh no, I'm not feeling this. I need it to be chaotic. And if it ain't chaotic, it's not okay with me. I could not understand it for the life of me, but I absolutely do now. I do now. Make no mistake, y'all. I know exactly what it was. She feeds off that evil. She eats it, shits it, and sleeps it. She feeds off of it. Excuse my French to the older people that's in here, but it's the truth. She feeds off of it,
She
right?
absolutely does, Kiwana. It's almost like it it's like if it's not going on, she's gonna stir it up. Is
That's right.
I can She can call you on her platform today, love you today, and find it's like she goes and she has these thoughts and it's like she has to make something wrong.
Make it
It
wrong.
can't go good. It can't. It's like
Mm.
this spirit of strife, this spirit of chaos. It's bad. It's
It's
bad.
bad.
And I've even noticed it's starting to transfer on to Shank. I knew
Mm.
when I watched and I said, oh my God, this lady is tearing down her own household and
Tearing
getting
it
her
down.
own subscribers to dislike this man. She
Ooh.
actually wasn't trying to get them to dislike them. She was actually trying to manipulate him.
Say that, sis. And you know what's
She wanted
crazy?
to publicly embarrass him to
Mm,
the
mm,
point
mm. Take his
that he
power.
would treat her better
Take his power
instead of just saying I deserve better and walk away.
and walk
I'm gonna
away.
manipulate him and make him feel
Mm.
sorry. It's so much more going on that people are not looking at. Some of this stuff is deeper. It's deeper.
Wait,
Her
That's
love, what
homie
right.
did you
is
say it again?
unhappy. He is
That's
not
right.
treating her right. He is not. She's not getting the attention she needs or
Mm-mm.
wants. But instead of being woman enough to walk away, I mean, a man can throw you out his house. That's what she said.
Mm.
And you ain't got no car to drive. That's what you said.
That's what you said. That's
So,
right.
Ooh,
so,
I missed this tea, y'all. I wasn't hip to this, but
huh,
it makes sense. I can say that. Like you said, beloved, be a woman, put your big girl panties on and get to stepping, cause I ain't
That's
finna let
right.
no
And
Negro
walk away with your
mistreat
dignity.
me. Yes,
That's
right.
right.
We too
Walk away
old for
with your
that.
dignity.
We too
I
old for
listen,
that.
agree.
Well, I
I
know I
agree.
am. I don't think baby
I was a
pretty is, but
whisperer. I am not whispering anymore. I
Come
ordered
on,
me a
beloved.
t-shirt.
Come
I told
on.
my therapist, whisper no more is my name, baby.
That's
And when
right.
I
okay.
say I will
Okay.
not
It's
be
all about
whispering,
healing, beloved.
yes, it is.
That's
Hmm.
Yes, it
right.
is. That
I
was the
agree.
best thing that ever happened to me. Them words in that live changed the whole perspective for me.
Hmm.
I will
Come
not be
on.
whispering. I will not be biting tongues. I will be calling names. It is what it is. You
That's
don't
That's
like
right.
right.
it? Do something about it.
Come
That's
on
That's
right.
just
now.
that
I'm
taking
glad
it
I
straight
touched
to
you,
the enemy.
beloved. Come
We
on, honey.
cannot keep letting these people use, manipulate. Now, if it's people who want to stay over there and be manipulated, cool.
That's right.
But there is a set of people who really believe this. I'm talking
I
to the
agree.
people who want something different, who want better. Some people thrive in chaos and that's what they want to be. Cool, I'm not talking to you. I'm
Mi-
talking to the people who really genuinely think that they're learning something over there. You're being
Right.
manipulated.
That's right.
And if we really want to talk about it, manipulation is a form of witchcraft. You trying to get people, instead of telling them the truth, you
Mm, mm, mm.
manipulating them and messing with their will.
Mhm.
Baby, she has admitted to the witchcraft. She has admitted to it. Like, she's it's no secret now. Mimi did a whole run on her saying that she did a cremation. A cremation is a particular ritual that you do. And she did to create like chaos and, mess a person up, whoever you intend to bring bad into their lives. And then I'm telling you, Mimi showed some facts over there now. And I was like, dang. And then she doubled back by saying a few things. You know how people could not mean to say they say it without saying it? She's done that multiple times. Mention how that's what they got going over there, going on. And even Shank with the Rock, he said something to that sort the other day as well. About the hey, well, it's just like it's in the book of Psalms or something or the other. He said, and I was like, well, I mean, at least let people know. Well, give people the choice to say, okay, then I get it, I understand it. I'm over here with y'all with it. Don't leave people in the blind. And then you over there, doing binding spells and everything on your subscribers. But
Listen,
you
I'm
can
sorry.
warn people that this is happening, but it's up for them to be like, okay, let me get gone. Cause you know what? If that's what they want, then you gotta it's free will. That's what they want.
Right. I have a question. Um, if it's okay with you.
Mm-mm, go ahead, huh?
Um, do y'all like do y'all understand like where these people on social media it keeps going like they argue so many times and it gets so tired. It's like they keep going back and forth with the same situation. And it's like it's not like we're not actually working together for these babies that been missing. It's just feeling like we're like as a young person like me trying to
Mm-hmm.
do these cases,
Mm-hmm.
especially for your cousin. It's like it's
Mm-hmm.
so hard for me to do that instead of people telling me what to do. Keep
Right.
saying, oh wait, you cannot do this because you don't know what you're talking about. Like I'm so tired of
It's
people
okay.
keep telling me that and i'm
And
i'm
might
I'm
I
getting fed
ask
up with
how
it.
how old are you, baby pretty?
I'm 21 years old.
Okay, all right. Now you better go ahead. 21. That's the age right there, baby. Listen, I just want to tell you this. You got to keep on pushing. You can't let nobody tell you what you know what you need to do and you know what you want to do. And if it feels like it's a very low vibration and it's something that you don't want to be around, exclude yourself and stay away from it. Right? Stay all the way away from it because it's nothing wrong with you choosing what type of people you want around you, what energies you want around you. And that's a good thing that you see it early. So don't beat yourself up for that. If you feel like it's chaos and you don't want to be around it, remove yourself. But don't
Right.
stop what you're doing because you young, you got the torch, and I would love to see you go on and do great things. You know what? I'm one of them older people. When I see these young girls out here, including my daughters, and I see young ladies out here, young men out here doing their thing, baby, I be like a proud auntie. I be like, some women be jealous of the younger ladies. I be like, you better go ahead and work it, okay? So I just like to encourage the younger people. I like to encourage the youth to keep going because you know what, we had our time. We still ticking, but it's on y'all now. It's on y'all to see to it that change get made. It's on y'all to see to it that the generations under y'all get it. Okay, whatever we didn't give them, it's on y'all to give it to them. So don't stop. Keep rocking out. Do your thing. Don't let nothing stop you.
You're
You
right.
don't let nothing stop you. Keep it going. And look, sometime if you feel like somebody can be reached at that time, and just try to put them to the side and say, listen, that's not the energy I'm not moving with. That's not the frequency for me right now. I'm trying to do big things. I want to do this and that. I've had people tell me that, and I didn't understand it in my life in the past. Why? Okay, you know what? I've lost some very good people when I was younger because I didn't understand what energy I was moving in. And now that I'm older, I get it now. Like, you know what? They had to do what was best for them. They had to do what was best for them, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right. And I,
And
I and I
and
felt like they was just bashing y'all family member, was like bashing y'all like a dog. And I seen it for myself. How the family just arguing back and forth. I respectfully like people on that on TikTok app was very, I can't even really speak of that. Like they was so hateful towards y'all. And I did not like that. I didn't even appreciate that because as a young person, we supposed to help the family members. We supposed to be there for the family members since they lost a cousin. And it's
That's
not
right.
their
A
fault
niece,
for
a
that to
cousin, that's
happen.
right. A sister, the things that they did to Vari. Oh my God. I have never seen anything. That's how I know this is just not from the physical aspect, but also from a spiritual one. This is good versus evil. Period. It don't matter how we want to slice it. This is either with the good ones going we are it's a whole war. It's a whole war going down, right? Good versus evil happening right in front of us. And it may not and unfortunately we are all and you are all invited to see this happening in real time and to pick a side. I'm telling you, it's like one big test. Like I can't even make out the words that I really want to say as far as what I've seen thus far with all this chaos that's happened from Naziah Harris' name, when it should have been something beautiful. It should have been women grabbing each other's hands and holding each other and saying, listen, it's time for us to support one another, because that's what I want to see. I want to see that happening. Look, all this pain happening to these younger people out here, it does not make no sense. It's just creating more hurt down the line, more generations being hurt. See, that's what it was for me. People tend to realize, we said this a dozen times, me and Jay. Look, we did not know what was going on. Okay, we did not. All we knew about is what we knew about, and that was an inappropriate touch, and that's just as bad. But I want to say that knowing that triggered me. I've told y'all this before. That was a trigger. We should all be triggered by this. It should do something, but instead, it's such a negative energy. And no, and those people, they're working for that evil entity. I'm telling you, if you just sit back and watch, they're keeping it going. They won't stop. They just won't stop. And then when you come out and you address it, right, and you fight back in a good fight against the evil, now you wrong. They want to try to turn it on you and deflect and make it look like the good side is wrong when they're wicked.
Listen, Kiwana, Miss Black Wall Street and Mixed Breed, they tearing these comments up.
Baby,
But
we got to go
I
listen,
back
can't
and get to their
see them.
let me
comments.
tell you something. When they said that Parker told an elderly lady to unplug
Mm.
her oxygen tank,
Oh,
I'm
baby,
done. I am
done.
done. Mixed Breed, she knows some stuff. She up and through these comments. Listen,
Let me
her
go
and Black
back.
Wall Street, they own it. But look, I can't. The comment is way up there. It said something about she told, and she said this was a loyal subscriber of her that used to send her cash apps and stuff. That woman is so disrespectful. She act like they in their minds, they really believe that subscribers owe them something.
Mm.
Humble yourself when you
Humble
in situations
yourself.
like this.
Come on,
Humble
sis.
yourselves.
Come on.
You but subscribers don't owe you anything. They how you got made, because without a subscriber you ain't made.
You better say that.
If
Baby,
you
if you don't get 50 subscribers, you can't start YouTubing.
mm-hmm,
You got to start at 50 of them. Okay, so you better say that. Without your subscribers, you ain't nan nothing, honey, at all. And the people that support you sending their hard earned money that they could be spending on something else just to show they support. And she over there, they over there talking to them like they crazy, like they're
mm-hmm.
children.
Yeah, redeem 72. Yep, she been up and through them comments too. She said she supported her too a few times, and she said her
Mm,
mouth was on the floor. But no, Black Wall Street didn't say them hairdos.
baby,
Girl, I'm over here on the floor with it, cause
baby,
baby, listen, in Detroit, we do not rock hairstyles like that. That's basement
listen.
hairdos. Them
Detroit was
basement
where the
hair.
real hair shows happen, honey.
That's
The
right.
real hair shows, like Mr. Little and them. Come on, somebody better act like they know, baby. This where the real hair shows went down. You mess around and see a helicopter on your head made out of hair up in here.
Listen, look, Detroit still kill the hair game.
Every
Girl,
time.
and them Adidas and that Michael Kors. Girl, I let
Girl,
me
Child.
shut
Michael
up. This
Kors,
the
I don't even,
girl.
let me tell you something. I don't never, I tell you what, I rock a pair of Michael Kors shoes, but you won't see Michael Kors in it. It'll be on the inside because I don't like nothing with no big M's and no K's on it. Okay.
Baby,
I
let
ain't
me
with
tell
that.
um,
y'all something.
Ke-
It's
And then
20
be
Kewana,
having the
years
nerve to
ago.
talk
Like,
about cat dressing casual. Oh, my bad. Oh, you want me to come out and have everything hanging out? No, not me. I don't dress like that. I don't have my breasts out, my butt out, and I ain't speaking down on nobody that do, but it's just not for me. It's
we
just
too
not for
grown.
me.
I mean,
Miss
we're at the
I'm a
age now where
That's right. I'm a whole mother. What I look like being out here with shorts all the way up my thing. You can see my cheeks, them cheeks dangling out there.
Girl, you want that moose knuckle and that camel toe showing.
Ah, baby, look, ain't nothing I
My
can do
girl
about it.
Glorilla speaks on that on that moose knuckle.
Say ain't nothing I can do about it,
Kewana,
baby. I can have jeans on. It's very telling.
Mm,
Kewana.
mhm.
Say that they ain't gotta do all that. You can keep it sexy, boo. But
Redeem
look,
said Redeem and I can't with Redeem, Mixed Breed, and Black One.
wait,
I
let me
can't
go
with
back in
them.
here.
I
No,
can't with them.
hold on, let me get to some of these comments, y'all. Miss Bree said, mind you, okay, she spoke on that about the elder lady was sending her super stuff. Hey, T
Somebody
said
got
she
their
tried it
TV
with
on in
me.
the background. Please mute it.
Nikki said, and continue to do it for the right reason, baby pretty. That's right. She said, because once it's done for cash apps and super chats, that's where the lies and clicks and bait come in. Okay. Hey, Nisi B, I see you, hun. I see you. Mixed Breed said she did, child. I heard she was on one of them lives. Okay, they going back and forth. Black Wall Street said them hair shows be having me on the ground. Yes. Nisi B said it's a spiritual war. Sure is. I absolutely agree. Nikki said today isn't not about black or white, but it need indeed about good and evil. Period. That's right. Come on now. Preach. I hear you. Look, Redeem said, I knew she was tripping then because who are you? She had molded me, but I didn't ask for that. Oh, she gave you a mind. Okay, she made you a mind, but she didn't ask for that. She said, I didn't ask for that. She said, I can care less. Plus, I was working in my own yard and didn't have time to be a mind at that. Okay. T said, She said didn't fact check at all. Look, okay. They'll never fact check nothing, y'all. Trying to make sure I ain't miss nobody. Listen. Okay, Nisa B said so. Dude called the FBI for real, girl, and he did. And let me tell you something, Nisa. I'm all good. You hear me? I reported it right away. Promise you, I reported it. I told it to the investigator. I said I am upset. I do not appreciate it. So I'm good to go. And look, my text message approval. I didn't even know what she. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. It's not what I want. Because after I got the information I wanted, I went on to say it again. Like, yeah, that wasn't cool at all. I wasn't. So yeah, baby, they got some things that they best be worried about because they don't play with that at all. Mixed Breed says she a hot mess. She got a lot of mouth, don't she? And then wanna mute the mic. Honey, when I was over there, she'll talk her stuff, and then when I get to talking back, she'll get to mute my mic. Coward. I see you can't be a coward. You can't think you can dish it out and then when somebody give it back to you, now you want to mute their mic. Or just you can't think that it's okay to not let people have an opinion. It's like she has a problem with people having an opinion, and I don't like that because I feel like everybody has a right to their opinion, and if you don't like it, keep it pushing. But you have the right to your opinion.
They tearing these comments up. I can't with them. Mixed breed and DC say now Mocha ass trying to backtrack. Yep.
Oh,
DC,
come
you
on,
ain't never lied.
come on, you hear me?
Deflecting and everything, shift blaming. She ain't gonna take no accountability. That lady right there don't take no type of accountability, none. And she'll
None.
tell you she ain't gonna say sorry to nobody. She ain't apologizing to nobody.
That's
She
something.
said she said she'll never come with no receipts on her panel. She will never she's never gonna come with no documents, none of that. So you ain't getting that at her on her channel.
That's something. And when you can't be a woman and apologize, that tell me everything I need to know. When you wrong, you wrong. And you
Absolutely.
can't tell me you right all the time, baby, because guess what? It's no such thing as perfection. So if you think that you can't be wrong, yeah, you got a whole nother type of problem.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
got a whole nother type of problem.
And
Let's get some more of these comments, Nick.
I like this young lady, baby pretty, because keep being real, honey. Keep being real. You will go far in life. Stay real. Stay true.
Hmm.
People respect you better when you stay real.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
baby
right.
pretty, and they'll trust you. And also,
Yep.
the thing about being on the internet and being on social media, strife, chaos, the back and forth, when you were asking about the arguments and all of those things going on, that's what sells. That's what get
Mm-hmm.
people in. And that tells you a lot about the people, because healed people want healthy stuff. They want
Right.
truth. But when you
Hmm.
see people flocking to all kinds of mess, that's because their real life is a mess. So you just have to decide what kind of creator. If you're going to be a content creator, decide what kind of content creator you're going to be. And you seem like you want to do the right thing and you want to do it the right way. And if your audience isn't as big, don't compromise who you are for $1. Don't
That's right.
do it.
Yeah, don't
We,
sell your soul. Like Nikki
yeah,
said, integrity, integrity, integrity. If you have no integrity, hey, you have
It's
no
over with.
morals, no values.
That's right. It's over with. You already finished. You done for before you get started.
and
Right.
people
Absolutely.
see it after they watch you for a little while. They can smell inauthentic when you're not authentic. They
Hmm.
can smell it when you start lying. Eventually the people see. They may follow you at first, but eventually they see. And the people who really know, they leave, and then you
That's
just
right.
left with a whole bunch of people who are just going to be egging it on and telling you you right when you wrong. So just make sure, if you're going to get into it with thick skin, because you're going to always have naysayers. Get it, people are always going to call you out, but you just got to be really, really, really ready for this.
That's right. That's right.
You're
Absolutely.
definitely right. You're definitely right. And I really like listen to y'all older women. It makes me understand, everything. Um, I just think that people on social media need to guide us the right way, or whatever situation we going through as young people.
Hmm.
That's what it is. And I feel like, as trying to I was like, you know what? My mom, some things that my mama asked me, she was like, what you want to do when you grow up? And I was like, I want to be a famous, try to be famous on every social media. I've
Hmm.
been wanting to do that since day one. I wanted to be famous. I wanted to have a lot of followers. It was a good thing for me to have that, respectfully, because I have people my age that look at me the right way, and it's
Hmm.
just I can't help them before I'm supposed to help myself, and I'm learning to worry about myself instead of worrying about other people, and that's just what it was at one time. But now, while I'm on social media now, it makes me feel like I need to work with young people and what they going through and talk to their
Mhm.
problems and what they going through in life. Because they probably can't talk to their parents of what the things they are going through. You know
Well,
what I'm
don't,
saying?
yeah, but don't let fame and followers be your motivation. Let
Right.
wanting to help be your motivation, and
Right.
whatever followers follow and how much ever fame you get. It could be on a scale of 0 to 10. Your fame may be 2, but that doesn't mean that you're not where you're supposed to be. Don't let, if I'm not a 10 or I'm not an 8, you just stay in your purpose. If your purpose,
Right.
I don't know how to put this to you. You're saying fame and famous, that come with a lot, baby. That come with things you may not want, things, attention you may not want or can handle. Think about it
Right.
from a different perspective. Try to think about, I want to help people. If it's only 2 people in your life and you can help one of those 2 people, you've done more than most. So don't think
Right.
about it from a fame perspective. That's going to make you compromise really, really early on.
Right.
Nikki, Yancey, um, Nene, uh
Ooh,
uh
child. I'm looking now, baby. I'm
Mixed
telling
Breed.
you.
Y'all is in a timeout, man. I'm over here. Y'all got me dying. Like seriously, y'all is hilarious. I love y'all. I love y'all.
Ooh.
He go, I think it was Nikki or Mixed Breed. One of them said, I haven't got blocked over here. I love it here.
Listen,
How can y'all see
Miss
the
Breeze
comments? I
said,
can't
"Take
see the
me through
comments.
there, take me through there."
Nikki, how can
um,
you see the comments? I can't see them.
Oh my
Beloved, that's
god.
you. Okay.
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
you on your phone or are you on
Oh
your
my
television? I mean
goodness.
on the
I'm on
TV.
an iPad.
Okay, so do you see anything that says show comments or cause see, this is how I do it. Like I'm talking on my phone through my phone rather, but oh she probably was trying to look at the comments and
Oh, beloved. Okay,
she
girl,
dropped
I can't
down.
take these comments,
I
baby.
know.
Yonsei said that chair is suffering. I can't take it.
But they all of them.
Jazz. Jazz said, I want that chair to break so bad. I'm done.
Kewana, I said I cannot with them. They is in a timeout. Put them in
They
a
on so much
timeout.
bullshit. Oh my god. Baby. Nene said, I've been saying that chair was suffering. Oh
Come
my
back up,
god.
beloved. Come back up.
Whoo, child, they is going crazy in these comments.
Yes, they are, girl. You got to read these comments, Kewana.
Beyonce said, big back, big back. I'm done with these people. Wait a minute. Miss
And
Black Wall Street said, yes, ex prostitutes is always going to carry that whole mentality. Baby. Baby, they is something else. Okay, y'all, let's get love back. Hold on, I'm gonna take a pause, finish them out. I cannot these people.
Girl, these comments going so fast. It's like, but the ones I can see, I am dying over here. My stomach is hurting. My
oh
stomach is
Wait,
wow.
wait,
hurting.
wait. Red Carpet Van said Miss Parker is lying about having cancer, child. Woo. Mm-mm-mm. Miss Breeze said that chair is screaming for help. I, I got the note to showcase. Wait, got to know to showcase her and got the nerve to showcase her outfits with
What
with
the
her
BM?
BMW body. I'm gone. I need a moment. Hold on, I gotta take a sip of water.
Oh boy. Mm-mm. Look at Nene.
These comments is funny.
She gonna say not a BMW body, more like a Cadillac. Yeah, see. Yeah, look at Niecy B and Shank looking like Freddy Krueger seeking who he can scam. Listen, with them damn leisure suits on at his age. Listen,
baby.
In Detroit, Kewana, in my line, in Detroit, old men rock leisure two-piece suits, two-piece
Exactly.
outfits.
Exactly.
Listen, I ain't even come on here to be cracking no jokes on nobody, but listen here, baby. Listen.
Girl, you ain't got to these comments to chew
I
it up,
know
spit it out,
these comments is
baby. Nene said Detroit Gators. Say that. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What?
Biggie
Wait.
spoke on Detroit Gators, Pink Gators.
I'm dead.
Uh,
Y'all say
Miss
said
Bree said
KFC
Cadillac
need to.
with four flats.
I'm done. I'm dead. Beyonce said KFC need to sponsor him.
Jazz said she ain't got no Cadillac body. She got a beanbag body. Listen, y'all is straight on the time out. I cannot with y'all. It is. Listen, I am making so much noise. I am waking up the people in my house. Okay, I am laughing so hard.
Wait, let me drop the link for me love y'all. Hold on. I need a timeout anyway, messing with these people.
You hear me? That song has me weak every time. You hear me? I cannot take it serious. I missed the song, which I was talking about. Energy on high. You want to order a chicken box? Somebody said a 1907 station.
I can't do it.
That is so
Oh
funny.
my God. Woo wee. Mm,
Wait,
mm,
I have
mm.
another question. Okay, so um is people keep asking a lot of questions about um your cousin the case and trying to find the updates. So can like do y'all have more updates of the cases?
Kiwana stepped away, but there is no updates, honey. Unless a court hearing or something like that happens, that would be a update. But there is a hearing that's going to take place on December the 5th, and
Wait, say it again. December what?
the 5th, and
Okay, hold on.
basically
Let me write it
what
down.
that is, is
Mhm.
the courts and the prosecution and defense, they like to tie up all loose ends before the trial. They make sure everything, all evidence has been turned over to the defense, just, loose ends basically. And, just make sure that that's done. So come February is not any, it shouldn't be any issues that so that the trial can proceed.
Right. So you said December what? The 4th?
5th.
The 5th. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then the one that you said February to when that is February
The
because I know that's Mickey.
trials, the
The
trial is
trial.
set to start. I think it's the 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. And what that would be is jury selection, and then depending on how long that takes on that day, the trial could actually start that day. If not, it'll start more than likely the next day.
Okay.
Do you ever watch trials?
Not really, but I be looking on TikTok or whatever. But yeah.
What do you see on TikTok? Do you see actual trials happening on TikTok?
Yes, like videos of other people that been talking about the case and
No,
I
honey. I would suggest that you actually watch a trial yourself.
mhm.
Go on court TV or go on Law and Crime. They air trials out all over the country in every state, and just to see how the courtroom is ran.
Right. Okay.
and you can educate yourself in that way instead of going off a hearsay, because anybody can post a TikTok, a YouTube, Instagram. You see that's what they do. You know what I'm saying, and they put their own
Right.
spin on it. Oh, and then let me bring up this part about the I forget the lady's name that found the ID, and it was so disgusting that they made a nickname for that lady. That lady been living in that neighborhood for umpteen years, and she probably caught the bus every day to go to the senior citizens community center or something to that effect. And they just made a mockery out of that older lady. Like that was
Exactly.
disgusting.
No respect for elders,
No,
not nan none.
no, just
No
want to make
respect
a
for
story up.
children. No
No,
respect for just no respect.
no, none.
None, nan, none.
Mm-mm. And then so everybody at home telling the truth, but everybody on the stand told a lie. We know who told lies. We definitely
We,
know Shannon told lies. We know Annette told lies. But I it's just crazy. Oh, wait a
yeah,
minute. I want to see
it's
what dang, I wanted to see what
mm,
I think that was mixed breed. She had a whole she was asking questions in the chat, and I didn't get that. Can you see her questions, Kiwana?
child. I'm scared to scroll this chat,
No, she
baby, because
actually I think she asking legit questions. I hope. I hope
okay, let me
mixed breed.
see. Ooh, we honey, they is good. Look, I've been
They
on the
lighting this, they lighting
floor.
this play, they lighting this chat up.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
don't do me no favors, energy on high. I don't want that damn stupid t-shirt.
Uh,
She talking about she gifting everybody a gone on shirt.
uh,
I'm good, honey.
no, thank you.
No, thank
Uh,
you.
uh, I don't want none of that, baby. She probably already didn't put. Look, you put that shirt on, you liable to grow another leg.
I wish I
I'm
would.
good.
I wouldn't give her a slug,
Mm-mm.
not a slug.
And I'm gonna say this. I believe everything Blowfish said. Everything
Yeah.
Blowfish said in regards to Miss Parker, the
Mhm.
Piper Parker. I believe it.
Mhm.
Okay, I absolutely do. Dirty as dirty can get.
Let me tell you something, mixed breed. I pride myself on the way that I dress and the way I carry myself. I do not want no pink Adidas gym shoes. Okay, I got Adidas. I rock Adidas, but it ain't that way. You see that, Kiwana? He was like, "All right, bet Nikki, don't want the
Wait,
going on, but we could get you
girl,
the Adidas fit with the pink Adidas sneakers. No, thank you.
Yancy is out of control. I put that shirt on and my edge is gonna be gone in 5 seconds. I'm dead.
Y'all is hilarious.
See,
Nene said from Foot Locker.
oh, baby, they out of control, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, y'all,
Mm.
ridiculous. But yeah,
Kiwana
y'all,
need Kiwana needed some laughs though, y'all. It is really hard for her on the last
yeah,
couple of days. So
absolutely. It's been a mess. Ooh, child,
wait a
just
minute, mixed breed. Don't forget the Adidas sweater, the complete fucking set from head to toe, swagged
oh,
out. Girl, we don't
Like
dress like
Run
that up here in
DMC.
Detroit. We
like
don't we
Ron DMC, baby.
run
Okay.
DMC. We we
Thank
got
you,
you,
Miss
Key.
Bree.
Hmm.
I appreciate that. Jazz said, I am pissy
See,
right
right
now.
now, I know.
Woo.
She said Miss Black Wall Street said she'll use it for her Yorkie. Your dog will be flipping and spinning and running and jumping and like, get this off of me.
Girl, do you see Niecy me comment? Let me get out this
It's
comment.
better to laugh to keep from crying. I know that's right,
That's right.
Niecy.
Absolutely. Yes, indeed, y'all. I absolutely agree. Listen, everybody you got to have more laughs and cries, okay? At least you got to try. You got
Hmm.
to. You know them good laughs, have your stomach hurting. What about them laughs when you be mad because you can't stop laughing? You be like, I can't stop, and your stomach be hurting so bad. Man, listen.
Look at Mixed Breed. She
What did she say?
talking about Jazz. The only thing that's hollering is that chair. Help, help.
That chair is done. Okay. I want to. I
Um,
want to
Ozzy said
do.
the dog gonna turn into a fish. Miss
I,
Black Wall Street, do not allow your dog to turn into a fish. With that
I just want to know if Shank ever just take a sniff, like one little sniffy sniff, when she get up out that chair, because they share that chair, don't they? Ooh, shy, don't they share that chair?
so wait, I got a question. When y'all was talking about Miss Parker, what did she? Okay, so I understand that she did, trying to talk to Jarvis or call Jarvis while
Mm-hmm.
he's in jail. So
Mm-hmm.
what the situation that you two, I forgot that person that was talking about Miss Parker. I forgot that YouTuber name. But what
Is
was
it a
going
guy?
on that day?
Is it a dude?
Yeah, it was a dude.
You talk
Cause I
about?
was
Oh,
so
excuse me.
confused.
You talk about Ratchet?
Yeah.
Well, he was exposing her. Excuse me, because what she did was she got sent some very explicit pictures of Naziah's brother. And after she received those pictures, she didn't report those pictures to the authorities. But what she did do with those pictures is she sent them around to multiple content creators and just her Discord and whoever she thought, wanted to pick, and not only that, but she did a live and drug him, her and voice box drug him through the mud. So he was exposing it, and he reached out to the FBI to further investigate her and anybody who received those pictures. And I backed it up. I made reports prior to, but I also backed it up after. So, yeah, that's in the making. Stay tuned to
Right.
continue. Yeah, she did something that was very, very, it just showed what we all knew what type of person that she was. Very manipulative, very much a fraud, and not concerned about these young people as she put on to be. She also betrayed it too. And I want to talk about that too. Y'all know being betrayed by somebody that you listen, somebody that you already, how somebody can come into your life and you give them the benefit of the doubt, but from the jump, like, I don't know, I probably shouldn't do this, but you give them the benefit of the doubt and they cut you, baby, that's a different type of betrayal there.
that pain
That's a
is
different type of betrayal there. So she not only did all the things that she did and have done this far, but she betrayed too, in which she used to, but I saw that a mile away. She used to for following. She used to for following. That's all that
yeah, that
was.
was
She played
dirty.
in her
And
face,
you
and
could
you can see the pain. And like I
yeah,
saw that
too.
pain, baby. I saw that
Yeah.
pain. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
I
lie. You,
felt really bad for Toots. She was hurt. You could tell like she was crushed cuz her intentions were pure and she was genuine with it.
yeah. So that's what she did, baby. Pretty. She did a whole lot. She did a whole lot, and she shouldn't be able to come back from it neither. She need to feel the fire, right? She need to feel it
Right.
because you did wrong, and you don't do that to people. You don't exploit children and victims, families, and so on. So she deserved everything that she's getting. She getting it, you know.
I'm sorry for asking that question because
No, you don't gotta be sorry. It's okay.
um I was very confused on that type of situation because I'm looking like, what in the hell? What
To
in the
me,
world she doing?
it's like she's reaping the seed she's sown. She
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
caused so much chaos She caused people to dislike other people. She caused a lot of drama in this case. And I feel like she's getting it all thrown back at her. I feel
Yeah,
like she did it publicly to people and it's happening publicly to her. I
that's
feel
right.
She
like
did.
she purposely took took people's statements and construed them. Like if Kiwana say something, or if she said red but she might have meant blue, she'd be like, Kiwana a liar, she a
Yep.
liar.
Right.
And
Mm,
Didn't
instead of
she?
just saying she might have made a mistake or misspoke. And I
Right.
feel like I feel like she did a lot of bad stuff, but I also feel like some of the stuff she did was in really a mistake, but she's getting back what she put out. And that's just the way life goes. If you put it out there like that, it's gonna come back to you like that. And she gonna get it. It just is what it is.
yep. And that goes back to me saying, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the pew pew.
That's right. It is no fun.
And
Silly
if
Mm,
she's
rabbit.
got the gun, yeah.
mm,
Kiwana, I think if she's mature, she can learn from this. She can accept accountability. She can apologize and she can move differently going forward. Try to
I
be
agree.
honest, try to be authentic, but I just don't know if that's her character. But
I
if
agree.
she is a real woman, she can move forward in a whole different direction and do something totally better and totally different. That same thing with Mocha, but I just don't see it happen. Mocha don't take accountability at all to
no,
me.
At
and she
It's
tells you.
all.
everybody else's fault, and she
Yep.
pretend like she didn't play but like one little bitty piece of it. Instead of all them days you was cussing people out, all them days you
Hmm.
was making up stories about people, all those
That's
days you
right.
was exaggerating the story. Like accept accountability and
Hmm.
move forward. People can forgive you and respect you for it. That we may never subscribe again, but at least we'll see some growth.
Yeah. And yeah,
I agree.
she just throws the rocks and hides her hands. And
Yep,
and
I
and I
agree.
I can't rock with people like that.
Cause it's
Mm-mm.
hard once you break trust. Remember that conversation I had with y'all about trust? Baby, let me tell you something. Once trust is broken, ooh we she don't even have the thought process to understand what it will take to rebuild that trust again. Broken trust, when somebody break your trust, baby, that hurt. That hurt
Mhm.
you. That's like somebody taking a stake and just stabbing you in your heart with it over and over again.
Mhm. And just like Miss Black Wall Street said, just like how she went out there and played in Shanquilla mother and her family face, shaking
Speak
my
on it.
head.
Speak on it. Didn't she? And Kata Scott aunt.
Oh
She
yeah.
playing on her top.
Yep. Sure is.
But that's all right. It's gonna get found out. You know, the
Mhm.
thing is you just can't mess around with trying to, you know, dog out people that's hurting over their loved ones. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not speaking for the criminals or the people that hurt the victims or did something. You know, I'm not talking up for them, but I'm saying the actual families. You gotta give grace because you don't know that family. You don't know what really happened. You just going off hearsay. You don't know their story. You don't know what went down. You know, or how it
Exactly.
went down.
Exactly.
On that
Baby,
Kayla
she's
Scott
something
thing,
else.
on that Kayla Scott thing, I actually think she's trying to learn from Bree. So she's bringing Bree on to
Mm-hmm.
talk about Kayla Scott, to talk about Nazaya, to talk about all these
Mm-hmm.
different deceased or missing children. But
Mm-hmm.
she's actually trying to learn her craft.
Mm. So she trying
Oh.
to steal her energy.
Mm.
That's what
Pretty
she trying
much,
to do.
pretty much, she wants to go deeper in the craft.
Wow, I never saw it like that, beloved. Good eyes.
Mhm.
Wow.
Good
That's deep.
observation.
That's deep. Mm. Yeah, that just took me in a deep thought, baby. You did it. I'm over here thinking, okay. That's
It
really
makes
something.
sense
You know
though.
what? It do.
It,
It make a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense.
and I ain't never seen a man that believe in a say they didn't believe in that, but then all of a sudden now it's all true. Oh,
Out of peanut butter and
oh,
jelly sandwiches. Wow,
oh,
wow.
look at what she said. Oh, you hear that? Did you hear
Uh-huh.
that? That's what somebody
Uh-huh.
did you hear that? Yeah, we know because she already told us. She looked at all the videos and then here she come. Scam likely. Yeah,
Yeah.
scam
Yeah.
likely.
Uh-uh.
Rain
That's
of
Sure did.
Parker.
fire. And Bree is another scam likely.
That's Parker and Shank's ear.
Tell them about
You
that. Tell
gonna
them about
watch
that.
them.
Tell them about that noise in the back in her place that she need to tend to, Nick.
She was if I would think that if somebody is having a, I don't know what you call it, a seance, a reading, I don't know what you call them, but in the background all you can hear is the battery needs to be changed in her smoke detector.
Right. That's something.
But you supposed to have it, I thought it's supposed to be a quiet area.
Right.
Kiwana,
Mm-hmm.
can you read like um I know that you can't catch up the comments, but
Mm-hmm.
can you read like some of the comments, because some of them I could read it, but some of them was saying my name and I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm confused.
Somebody, I saw that somebody thought potentially that you wasn't for the right, but I think someone else corrected it.
Mhm.
Oh, I missed
Someone
it. What's
saying
going on,
someone
guys?
else someone well they were saying that you kind of be switching up, so that was what was
Okay,
being
so
said.
we I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna talk about that situation. It's not the fact that I was cool with and I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm not gonna lie. I was
Okay.
cool with Miss Parker and Sharon
Mm-hmm.
Rock. I was
Mm-hmm.
definitely was on they live, but when I got off of TikTok, I took that break because it was too much of going on TikTok, enough drama on there. So I had to leave and move on. But
Mm-hmm.
it's not trying to pick sides. It's never trying to pick side. Whatever is wrong is wrong. What everything is right. I'm not
Absolutely.
trying to pick both sides. The things of what was going on, YouTube is where everybody, the whole world could see everything. I seen that for myself, and that's hurt. That I'm actually cool with Miss Parker and Chef Rock. I'm cool with them. And the fact that people is bashing Miss Parker, do you make it seem like I'm trying to pick sides? No, I'm not. Y'all gotta stop that. I'm tired of the situation that has been going. If I'm picking sides or I'm on y'all side or no, it's not that. I'm not on nobody's side. I'm not on nobody's side. I'm not on Miss Parker's side. I'm not none of that. I'm whatever is going on YouTube. That's what I'm gonna listen to because that is wrong. That is dead wrong.
What is it that's dead wrong?
Like the the man who was bashing Miss Parker. I just feel like that was that whole situation that they've been talking about. It breaks my heart that I would never
Well,
seen
well,
Miss Parker would have did that.
well. I gotta stop you there, baby, pretty.
Yeah.
I know that you a young lady, and I gotta see you as I got a daughter close to your age and a son as well, and so I have to say, I'm gonna give you your respect. But here's the reality of things. Miss Parker gets no respect over here. You want to know why?
Why?
Because she didn't give Nazaya no grace. She didn't give Vari no grace.
Right.
She didn't give me and Jay no grace. She have not gave her following no grace. She have not gave the elderly lady that found the ID no grace. She haven't gave anybody no grace. But you know who she was willing to give grace? Jarvis Butts. That is who she
Wow.
was willing to give grace. And not only that, but she used the blowfish to go out and do all her dirty work. And however we want to see that blowfish, I didn't gotta like her. But one thing I can say is this again, she's been betrayed as well. So you see, You gotta call people out for who they are. It's like you have to let it be known who and what they stand for. And she stands for nothing good, right? You either
Right.
stand for something or you fall for anything. And so um I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. She don't get nothing over here. Nah, none of it until she come to the front of the class and take her accountability as a woman, as a mother, as a content creator, and acknowledge all the mess that she kept up, all the stuff that she started. She gets none. And I'm telling you, it'd be hard for her to get some then because she's a horrible person. So everything that he did and said to her, it absolutely needed to be done and said. She was exploiting a minor. She gets no grace. Multiples. She's exploiting Nazaya. And if you care about Nazaya's story, you can't say, I care about Nazaya's story, and then you say it's okay for Miss Pipe Parker to do the things that she did with her story to her brother. You can't. At some point, you absolutely have to pick a side. And that side is good or bad, right?
Right.
Common sense or none. If you don't know how to read the room and decipher what side you gonna be on, you ain't gotta love those people. You ain't gotta go, sit down at the table with them or none of that. But you do have to recognize this: you can be misled by the wrong people, and she's trying to deceive the masses. That's what she's trying to do. She's all about the money. She's evil, and if I were you, I would stay far, 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 far away from her as I can,
It
baby, because
right.
she's performing all kind of wicked on people, and people don't deserve that at
Let me
all.
let me
Yeah,
ask you
I
something, baby
understand.
pretty. When you were saying that you were
I
watching
really
Ratchet,
understand that.
when you were saying that you were watching Ratchet and you didn't like what he was doing, did you mean you didn't like what he was doing, or you didn't like finding out that Miss Parker was doing that stuff? What did you mean when you said that?
What I meant about um I did not know Miss Parker was that way. I did not know that at all. I did
Yeah,
not know what she was doing.
she's
Um
evil, baby. She's very evil.
So when you said that you were hurt by it, you were hurt by finding out that she was that way, or you were
yeah,
hurt by what Ratchet was doing?
yes, all of that.
But let me say this to you, baby pretty. There's a difference between bashing and exposing. And he was
Right.
simply exposing. You have to, there's a difference. That's a huge difference. He
I
was not
agree.
bashing her. He was exposing her.
I wanted to
The
understand.
same way,
Right.
the same way that she has been on this platform, and just all of this really stirred up from her nonsense. And I mean, if you've been over there and you've been listening to it, I don't know how long you've been listening to it, but I immediately shut her down, Mocha down. I wasn't listening to none of that garbage. I couldn't process, like my brain, my mental. I couldn't take myself through that. That Naziah doesn't deserve that.
I
No,
agree.
nor
Exactly.
did that family. That family did not deserve that. We do not know anything about that family. Only what was it was stated to us the very first time what had happened to Naziah. Then people start narrating it the way they wanted it to go. Like Beloved said, if Kewana said the color was blue and it was red, she a liar. She a liar. I mean, so I mean, come on now. You know, it was just to keep, like everybody's saying, you got to know a snake, honey. You
That's
got to know
right.
a snake. You
Somebody
have
said that she'll bite you. You keep
you
going over there,
got
she'll
to know a
bite you.
snake. You got to call people for what they are. If you line up with people that is on garbage like that, it just it says kind of a lot about you yourself. If you keep going with it, you got to call a thing, a spade a spade.
I
Right.
agree.
You
And
know.
not I'm not on I, I apologize for, I really didn't, understand what was going on behind it, but I was listening. And I've been watching Miss Parker for a while about, you know, your cousin case. And it's been like this whole time. And I knew this, like, I should have been stopped talking. I should have been, I stopped watching her videos, and it was popping up on my timeline. I'm like, damn, what Miss Parker want? Like, what do you want? Like, what? So it was
Yeah.
kind of, to me, it was like I wanted to talk to y'all to make sure that I'm hearing the right thing, because I don't want to go on my, if I start my YouTube channel and I'm telling people what is facts and what is true, and I don't want that to happen. That's why I'm like, let me come up here and talk to the family to figure out, is this true or not. That's all I'm doing. It's not no cloud chasing, it's none of that. I'm just asking questions because I was watching it on my TV and I seen it, and it broke my soul to watch it.
Well,
And
baby
I know it broke
pretty,
y'all soul to watch it too. So
baby pretty, no one has all the facts. The only thing that most of us know to be alleged is what came out in a preliminary hearing. Almost everything else is either hearsay or speculation. And even in a preliminary hearing, they're not going to let you know everything that they have. So when you say you want to make sure you're speaking facts, you have to start by going to watch the preliminary, not YouTube creators. Content creators are going to add their opinions, they're going to add speculation, they're going to be citing sources. Like, if you really want to be a content creator that delves in facts, you can only speak what's alleged. And what's alleged is not even fact until proof is or evidence is there. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? So
yes, I am.
um and even the family, some of them can't talk about it, some of them can't, because it's like an open investigation, an open case. I'm sure there are things that the family knows that they can't even speak about right now because it's an ongoing investigation. So if
Right.
you really want to know facts, the only alleged facts that we have are what's been let out in the preliminary hearing. At least that's what my opinion of it is, you know.
You better speak on it. Let me tell you something, beloved. You just hit it hammer on the nail. I'm trying to tell you, absolutely. I agree with everything you just said. Everything. You are so right.
And that's why I told you, baby, pretty, go and watch some trials. And
Hmm.
also, research. If you don't know something that a legal term that they're using, look it up. Educate yourself,
Yes, ma'am.
because you don't want to be blind out here. It's like the blind is leading the blind out here. And then when you hear some evidence, take it for what the evidence is speaking of. Don't make it to be what you want the evidence to be.
Yes, ma'am.
That's right. And another thing, like made me say, as Beloved said, there's a lot of people that have this thing in their head that the family is supposed to give every small detail and they should know everything. And just like Beloved said, our loyalty is going to stand with this case and the conviction
Right.
happening. That's where our loyalty is going to stand. Whether that's okay with you or if you have hurt feelings from it or not, whoever feels that way, because I mean there's people that say that all the time and they go, I think that you're not telling me everything, or I've had a few people say that to me. I've seen it in the comments a lot. And so, not throwing no shade or nothing, but just being honest, my loyalty is gonna always stand with Naziah and these kids. If it is some sensitive information that I'm not supposed to tell and I shouldn't say, I'm not gonna tell and I'm not gonna say for the integrity of the case. Like I can't just, you know, I don't know how much to try to voice that because I have a
Right.
few
I
times.
understand.
But that's
I
just the
really
honest to
understand.
God truth, and they fail to realize that, while we're still we're literally, it's the case being fought here. Okay. They are fighting to make sure that he's convicted and he can never, ever, ever step on pavement outside those walls again, outside those bars again. So, that is the goal, right? And the things that they're saying, it almost sound like Jarvis, 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 because that's what I'm hearing when they say he's not going down alone. He didn't do this. It wasn't Jarvis. Okay, we all have a right to opinion. We all have a right to opinion. But it's no way in the HE double hockey stick, nobody can tell me, and I don't care how they take it, that Jarvis did not do it. You cannot tell me that, because he had every reason to. He had more reason than anybody. And though they can say Shannon was jealous, she hated her guts. Well, yeah, and that may be true, but all in still, at the end of the day, he had the most to lose, and that, and f her and f all of them at this point, because if they had something to do with it, then they deserve to have to pay for it. However, to try to exclude him and make him look like a good guy here, we're talking about somebody that essay his own 4-year old. Like, are we serious? It's almost like they've checked out. Like, okay, they checked out and haven't checked back in. Seriously. Because we're not talking about a good person. We are not talking about a good person. And that's facts. That is not my opinion. To hell with that is facts
But to
at
take
all.
but to take a family's tragic situation and make a mockery out of it, it's diabolical. It really is. It's like you don't do this to people. You just don't do this. It's just not.
Right.
You just don't do this. It's evil. It's wicked, and that's what it's giving, and that's what is already given.
It's been given. It's the evil that just keeps on giving, right? It
Hmm.
just keep on giving. It's like
Right.
it's latching on to multiple, like, ooh, baby. I mean, see, I see it from a different lens. You know what I mean? I see it as a spiritual war, so I see a different thing. You know, if anything, I'm thinking, oh, they are extremely weak. That, or they are extremely evil. Either or.
I didn't mean no harm. I was just, you know, trying to like, I am going to watch, what you told me to watch. I am definitely for to watch that. I just like I wanted to know like y'all older, older women is like y'all older and y'all old enough to be my mom, and I'm actually understand what y'all saying because you're not lying
Mm,
at all. You telling
that's
the
right.
truth. And
Absolutely.
I'm going to be there for y'all no matter what it is. Cause my parents raised me better than this. Like my parents, you know, they did. And that's why I said, like before then, I'm gonna have y'all back. I'm gonna be there for your cousin, no matter what it is. I'm gonna have y'all back.
Well, I appreciate that, baby pretty. I really do. I want to hit a couple of these comments, y'all. Fifth Child said Jarvis was being a monster to his daughter with Shannon, and Isaiah knew this. How can Shannon support that guy? Uh, I don't have
That,
an answer for that,
that sounds like a
because
question
there's
for
no
Shannon.
answer for that.
That's yeah. That sounds like a question for Shannon.
That's it's no answer for that. I don't think she would have an answer. I absolutely don't. I tell you that right now, because it's no way in hell that that could have been me or a lot of us.
Can I say something? And this is not to take up for Shannon or Annette or Marquita or anybody. But it bothers me that the world tries to pretend like there are not women out here who have been traumatized, who don't know their
Mhm.
self-worth, who I mean, there are women who have low self-esteem. There are women who have been traumatized themselves. So I'm not excusing anything, but I
Mhm.
am saying we live in a world where this is possible. It's possible that she didn't know. It's also possible that she did know. Well, we know she do because of the complaints or whatever. But what I'm saying is people are saying that they don't know how she could have did this. I do. I do.
Right.
Because I'm from the South. And I'm from the
Mhm.
South and I know that there are incest that goes on in families. I
Kewana, what
know
was we just speaking
We
on?
was literally just talking about
it
this
there
earlier.
people are trying to pretend like this is
Thank
something
you, beloved.
new. This is
Yes.
not.
It's
This
Thank
not.
you.
goes on in families, and the shame they try to hide it because of the shame. They sweep it under a rug, especially
Ah
if you
man.
come
We
from a
just talked about
generation
that
We
today,
was
beloved.
just
where
talking about
people
this. That is
there's
crazy.
an older generation where this is not
Mhm.
even talked
Mhm.
about. Your
That's
uncle
Exactly.
right.
do it,
That's right.
it's swept under the rug. It don't go outside the household. So for
Mm-hmm.
people to pretend like they don't understand or they don't know how this happened is really, really wrong. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying we got to be real here. If we're going to be real, let's be real.
I
Exactly.
agree. I
Exactly.
absolutely agree.
And everything you said is a fact. It just is what it is. And especially in the black community, like you said, it gets brushed up under the rug. Stop acting like your family is all of that. And then, like I said too, they want to bash Kiwana and Janelle. Like Kiwana and Janelle lived in that house. They did not live there, but they
Right.
want to bash them so bad. But half of y'all don't even talk to y'all family. So let's keep it all the way 100. You know
I
what I'm saying?
agree. I agree.
Go to
I
our family's
absolutely
house.
agree.
Look, I don't care to go to other people's house. I love my own house.
Fine.
If it's an event or something, yeah, a holiday or something like that. But just to step into somebody's house on a regular, nah.
I know that's right. Cause when
Kiwana
I
or
come in,
Janelle did not live in that household. They
right.
could not have known everything that was happening in that household. At one point, they were not even allowed to come over to that household.
Sure wasn't. We sure were not.
They
We were
can't
not
control
able.
they can't control Annette's house.
That's right.
It's nothing that they can do with Annette's house. That's Annette's house. See, black folks don't know how to stay within boundaries. Always overstepping a boundary.
Come on.
And we got to start talking about this. Listen, there are women I know for sure who are listening and know of things in their own families.
Hmm.
The way that we stop this is by stopping it in our family first.
Mhm. Mhm.
And so that means it's got to be talked about. It's got to be
Absolutely.
talked about. Teach your children. Get the stories from your parents. Get the stories from your grandparents. Teach yourself. Teach your children. Like you have to. You absolutely have to. Let's stop pretending like this is the only family that this has ever happened to. That's not the case. That's not the case at
Exactly.
all. And you got the content creators treated Kiwana so bad that if
Yes.
I had a story to tell, and I do, I would never. I
Never.
absolutely would never.
Never tell it.
So
That's right.
save
Speak
your
on
own
it.
family. Tell it in your
Mhm.
own family. Don't hold the secrets. The secrets is what keeps it living, what keeps it going. If we don't tell about the uncle gonna be able to do it to somebody else. If we
Mhm.
don't tell about
Mhm.
the daddy gonna be able to do it to somebody else.
That's
Tell.
right.
You don't have to get
Granddaddy.
on the internet and tell,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
but tell it in your family. Keep
Hmm.
your kids safe. And if you
Absolutely.
have to, move away.
Listen, I know somebody personally. Their daughter did not come out until she was in her 40s to tell what a cousin was doing to her, and this person, she felt so bad. Like, how could I not know that was happening in my own house? Like, let's be
Mhm.
real here, people. Predators know, and children become very fearful, so they won't speak out. They might
Right.
act out, they might, they might be doing some inappropriate behaviors and stuff. But in the black community, let's be real, oh, this girl, she bad, this boy, he just acting up, he need a whooping or something. But no, that's not always the case. You have to look, and you have to ask your children, you have to really be there for your children and listen to them when they tell you things. But then most children won't come forward. I got
That's right.
friends that I've known, and they didn't tell their mothers until well into, like, for instance, a mom is on her deathbed, and then
Mhm.
she can speak on that. But a lot of it was done in the churches. Now, I ain't lying.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mhm.
And
The
mama stayed with
schools,
Mr. Leroy because Mr. Leroy had the money.
the
Come on, y'all.
coaches, the
Come on.
schools, they got to stop it. They really got to stop it.
Mm-hmm.
You
Listen.
know, and here's the fact. Most pedos and weirdos with that type of sickness, they usually go into professions that's working with children, whether it's a therapist, I hate to put that out there, counselor, someone to work in the youth, whatever. They genuinely go into professions that has to do with being around children. So you just never know. And see, that's the mistake that a lot of people make, to think they're gonna know, you
Yeah, and they
know.
target certain kind of people.
Mm-hmm.
The stories that I have heard about the women who um ran like bootleg houses, or the mom was an alcoholic, or the mom was a drug addict, and even the stories of the mom working a lot and leaving the kids. So these predators pick certain kind of families, they pick certain kind of children, they pick certain kind of women, and a lot of times they're charming. That you have no
Mm-hmm.
clue. They come as the coach or want to mentor your kids or take them places that you're too busy to take them. Like, I just want the people, especially the black community, to stop pretending. And I
Mm-hmm.
also want it to be okay to tell, because I have seen families where you tell and nobody believes you. So you have to be really, really, really in tune with what's going on around you, and you have to be open to hear when a child tells you something has happened to them. Like, don't dismiss it.
That's true.
That's
Because
true.
the person that I was telling you
Hmm.
about, and the mom that just found out when her daughter was in her 40s that had happened between
Hmm.
her and a cousin.
Hmm.
And that was what happened was she had to go against her whole family, because her whole family was like, oh, she lying, she making that up on him. She
Oh
said,
wow.
and she had to let her whole family go behind that and stop dealing with them, because no, you're not gonna um act like this didn't happen to my daughter.
Right. Exactly. And that happens a lot,
Yeah.
where the family don't believe you. You know, you tell your auntie and she tells you you lying. My man wouldn't do that. You was coming on to him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of stories like that.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm like, why is
Yep.
these people faking the funk like they don't know
Yeah.
any horrible stories? Whether it's within
Exactly.
their home, their neighbors, the cousins, it's
Mm-hmm.
something.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody, like, come on, cut it out.
And be careful about calling these girls fast. If she is
Hmm.
fast, why is
Hmm.
she fast? How does she know?
She was
Like,
grown.
you like think about it. Think
That's
about it.
right.
And then what is that? That's a stereotype. Get out of here fast. But yeah, I know what you're saying though. Like, why don't you
Yeah,
why don't you find out, what's going on? You know? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, we got to
That's
do
right.
better as a people, as a community. You know what
yeah.
I'm
We got
saying?
we got work to do,
Hmm. I
Mm-hmm.
agree.
and it
I
starts
absolutely
here with
agree.
us talking about it and
That,
letting others watch and see, and maybe they'll feel comfortable because we handle them with care. We handle them with discretion. That was the one thing that Kiwana did where I had already believed her,
Mm-hmm.
but like when you handle people, especially people who've been through things with care and discretion, it just builds trust because they already be in a fragile place or a not trusting place.
I agree. That's right. That's right.
Exactly.
That's right. Mm-mm-mm. I absolutely agree. Hey, True Crime, I see you. D. Lee, I see you. DC, what's going on?
I
Just
have
me.
enjoyed
Okay,
you
now.
ladies. I have to get
Mm.
down now though.
All
Okay.
So
righty.
It was
I will
good
see you
talking with
guys
you.
next time.
All right.
Okay.
You take care.
All right.
Thanks for coming up. KT Truth, I see you. Hey, what's going on? Fifth Child, I think I spoke, but in case I didn't, hey, again. Yes, indeed, y'all. Look, I agree with everything she said. I think I think that we all know where she coming from. Everybody can relate, you know. Not that that's a good thing, but even if not, like I said, within your home, can't say you don't know nobody who home it wasn't within. Because
Right.
everybody knows somebody that's been through this situation, and more people than just one person. Sometimes
Yep.
you can know a handful. May not be the same story, but they may not be far from, you know?
Mm-hmm. True.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Look, y'all know I had to come sit with y'all. I told y'all I had a lot to unpack. I'm glad I was able to drop a little something, something, because, baby, I had a whole lot holding on to. That was a lot, wasn't it? Sheesh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. So, yeah, I appreciate y'all coming over here, pulling up a chair and sitting with your girl. I absolutely do. But y'all put the needle on the record and spin these audios. All right? And until next time, y'all know the vibes. Peace. Thanks for coming over, y'all. Checking your girl out. Y'all take care. Y'all some rest and chill. Peace.
KT, you have to go back and look at the live, the replay.